Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Let's just double check. Let's make sure we all good. All good in the hood.
Yeah, I seen it on
Yeah, we are.
and Salah on the bars. Is
Yeah,
Mr.
I gotta.
Work talking
Yeah, I
about
know,
it?
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
What's new?
I know.
I wonder how we gonna
Always
figure
something.
that out. Bismillah. We getting right to it.
Yes, Sirski.
How y'all jacking the soundboard? We got some new sounds for y'all coming up. Like we said, when dudes be lying, we got a slew of joints for when dudes be capping. Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna deal with some comments today. Just regular chatting on live stream. A lot of people be just writing any kind of comments. I just found out recently that on YouTube we could actually respond to the comments
With a voice note.
with a voice note. So I've been trying to do that to kind of like stay up to date with the comments, but that's been difficult. So much going on. Obviously, for the people that celebrate, it's Christmas. We don't celebrate, we dedicate. We don't imitate, we initiate. You heard? So we putting in work even on Christmases. You feel me from that one too?
Yeah.
But we can't see it.
No, it's good. That's what's up there.
What?
This right here.
Okay.
That's from there.
Okay.
From that camera.
So what's this? This is no camera.
No.
All right, that's cool. All right. Yeah, but that's crazy how that's vertical. So it's gonna get.
Yeah.
All right. So you.
That's the picture.
All right. So you're in the game. All right. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's deal with the first comment. And also, if you seeing this and you got a comment, you got a question, we can deal with it. I was trying to get these on the screen.
Man, this dude trying to always make me do mad
Yeah,
work, brother.
nah, we got to read them joints off. We need them joints on the screen. We sitting here, guys, with tree. Look, let me show you what's going on in here, so y'all can see. 1, 2, 3. We sitting here with all 3 of y'all.
Or Trey, y'all.
Tree monitors. And he just trying to just be on the monitor looking good. The whole time we need to get them joints up.
My boy got me in here baking. Bro.
Yeah, because him and whoever wanna be got the crib on frost. Live stream. Restream was supposed to be here, huh?
No, it's here.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers. I still use my ripstick. I brought a bundle of it about 1.5 years ago. Sold some at the gym. I love what y'all doing. Tahir Shake. Alhamdulillah. Appreciate you, bro. Did you buy a bundle from me wholesale or did you buy them from the website without wholesale? What's the best way to turn a fat gut into a healthy, fit one and quickly if possible? The word quickly should be taken out of your fitness goals and focus on pain and suffering. Take quickly out and put in pain and suffering. All right, Tahir, so that means we met. Jazakallah khair, and I just can't remember you. May Allah bless you. And for guys, I'm reading the comments. We're on like 4 or 5 different platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. So we get the comments from all of them. So if you see me looking at a comment, talking to somebody, and you can't see the comment, that's why it's probably not on your platform. All right. So let's go, guys, with the first comment. It says, "Were you going to pay Mr. Watch Me Work to be at your booth to help you sell your ripsticks?" Okay, no. Mr. Watch Me Work is not helping me sell my ripsticks. My ripsticks help me sell my ripsticks. These ripsticks are like no other. As I keep saying in multiple posts, we got over 100,000 units sold since 2020 to present day. That's not a lot. If you look at TikTok Shop, I don't even know if TikTok Shop been open for a year or maybe 2 years. There's people on TikTok Shop with 820,000 units sold. If you look at the Neuro Gum and these different products that went viral, 115,000 sold. And TikTok Shop hasn't been out. So when I mentioned I sold over 100,000 units, people are already like, bro, that's not really a lot in the amount of time I've been selling ripsticks. But we might be pushing way well over 100,000. That's just a rough estimate. I mean, I know it's over 100K without a doubt. We've done sold 1,000 ripsticks at least 100 times. When I was working with my guy Haji, unfortunately, until our situation happened, his sales number on his Shopify was at 55,000 sales. You know what I'm saying? And that was roughly like 2023. So right, we're in 2025. So no, Mr. Watchman Work wasn't gonna be at my booth helping me sell my ripsticks. I was gonna be at my booth selling my ripsticks. He was coming to be a special guest on the stage and actually be on a panel. And then he was also going to do the what is it called? The calisthenic 2-minute max effort challenge, like hosting it with me. Like initially I was the only host, but you know, like when I see guys like Mr. Washmerk and other people, I always try to push them and try to get them in the limelight. So the real deal of the fact of the matter is, he already had agreed to come in to the expo. The issue was when Abu Asada called him out, he also agreed to that without telling him I already got a prior, you know what I'm saying, commitment, is it? Or a prior engagement. And when he didn't say that, now it's making it look like he jumped ship. But in reality, Abu Asada know what he was doing, so we're not going to go there. So he could have did both. He could have easily told Abu Asada when he called him out, like, nah, bro, I got to be in LA at this time. We could do it on this date, and that would have been that. But once he agreed, he like it hurt him in the long run, but it also helped him because, you know, now you get to see Abu Asada's character, obviously. But anyway, the ripstick sells itself, bro. It's that good of a product. And he could have came to the expo and battled Abu Asada and killed 2 birds with 1 stone, got paid for going over there, and it made crazy connections that's gonna get him paid in the future, and likewise. Next question. Next question. Okay. This is from Free the Real, Keep the Rest. Wait, so dude stole the toy from Master Marvin and he's a sex offender. Can't rock with this. That's why I like guys like him. Okay, first and foremost, if you paid attention to Calisthenic Exposed, then you would see on our podcast, we did a whole podcast on the origin of the ripstick, right? The origin of the ripstick, which is obviously known as the toy, then it turned into the Resistix, and then that's Instagram.
Yeah.
And then it also turned into what is known today as the ripstick. We revolutionized it, the last sheikh. That means without a doubt in Arabic, nobody can come and say, you know what I mean, like we haven't done the most out of everybody, even the inventor. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. To Allah we belong, and to him we shall return, because Marvin Gatlin has passed away. And we thank him and we salute Marvin Gatlin for his efforts and what he did. And obviously we didn't know him. We got the ripstick from his student, who at the time was posing to be the inventor. And then later on, I found out that he wasn't the inventor. And then we found out about Marvin Gatlin. And I got with Amir, formerly known as Loon, the rapper that was with Bad Boy. And he knows Marvin Gatlin personally. And he knows Marvin Gatlin's son personally. And I got with Marvin Gatlin's son. And we tried to get with Marvin Gatlin and give him $100,000 a month. Because we was planning on selling the ripsticks a mile a minute, getting it in these entertainers' hands. And me and Amir, formerly known as Loon at that time, was gonna get a crazy play with the ripstick. But then what happened was, Marvin Gatlin was just like, I'm good. I don't want to do nothing. I'm cool. He didn't want nothing to do with it. He was like, yo, shout out to Loon, boom, boom, boom. His son was jacking me for even coming to him because I didn't have to. It wasn't even a patented product. Okay, so yeah, so that's neither here nor there. So I never stole the product. We didn't know it was his. We thought it was his students at the time. Then we found out later, and then we went to approach him and talk to him about it after we have been selling it for years at this time. Next, and he's a sex offender. Can't rock with this. One, I'm not a sex offender. In theory, in practice, I did it but got away with it, so I'm not in no shape, form, or fashion. My situation obviously was coined or considered a sex offense that never happened, obviously, and the charges got lessened and I walked free. If I was a sex offender, especially on paper, I wouldn't be able to live here because we're across the street from a school with students that are under 18 years old. Yeah, so as I said, whoops, don't worry about that. As I said, we dealt with that issue numerous occasions, but we're gonna get more into detail on what happened, what they said. The paperwork is vicious. What the way they lied, and I was really trying to reach out to the sister at recently just now to try to get on the podcast. Unfortunately, we weren't able to because I've spoken to her since the situation happened, and her and her mother don't even like talk no more. I mean, like they're like at odds, and that all happened from back then because of behind that. That's a whole nother discussion in itself. She called me. How did she find me? I don't know. Crying on the phone, apologizing. But alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. Why don't you create a reverse ripstick where you press inwards instead of pulling outwards to work the inner pecs? The ripsticks also works the pecs, but I get what you're saying. Maybe you need to create that and make some more money. Merry Christmas. Sorry, bro. We Rasta man. We don't celebrate Christmas. Definitely doing fasted workouts. So these are some Instagram comments popping up. So guys, if you want to see the comment that we just spoke about, it was this one. Wait, so dude stole the toy from Master Marvin, and he's a sex offender. Untrue. Let's go to the next comment. Okay, this is my man. You know who that is, right?
No.
All right, Mel is wise beyond his years. He be saying some deep stuff when given the chance to express himself. Definitely, my guy is definitely ahead of his time, and this is my guy, one of the Hadith disciples.
Which one?
from Al Quran. I mean, from the masjid on the Van Wyck.
Yeah, no, but which one?
Khalid.
I gotta see his face.
Heavy said, had the juices a couple Jumu'ahs. We was there.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
My guy.
Yeah, that's because they say you be cutting me off. That's why.
Oh, I'll be cutting you off?
Yeah, you be. My man is kicking the camera. This dude.
Yeah. Oh, when you start chatting. Right. Next question. We need Akeem Supreme at the LA Expo. Yeah, I reached out to Akeem Supreme a couple times. Not so much he won't be at the LA Expo, but he'll definitely probably be at the Anaheim Expo when it comes to the East Coast versus West Coast. The LA Expo is going to be January 10th and 11th. The Anaheim Expo is going to be in August. That's where they're supposed to be having the big event possible. Andrew exclusive. How do you become a part of Rip Right? Easy. Send me a DM, bro, and I'll lock in with you. It says Valentine, all due respect, you're curious. Well, talk to me about your curiosity. Those are comments from Instagram. So yeah, Akeem Supreme won't be at the LA Expo. It probably would be a good thing. Yeah, because you know Akeem always brings that energy, that fight, that loudness that we be needing since we no longer have people like Beast, you know, the CEO and founder of Beast Mode. So you know, but Mr. Watchman Work is just as aggressive, which is good. You always need that balance. Next question.
Somebody said, where Cam at?
Everybody always keep asking about Cam. We're gonna do a full review on Team Rip Right. Dude in the blue is a D-Rider. Talk, dress, and everything exactly like him. Or you get your own image, my guy.
I should have wore the blue today, just because. Bro, first and foremost, the dress code / attire that we wear, thobe, kufi, first and foremost, we sell them. That's number one. Number two, we're Muslims. So, in my opinion, it's not a requirement, but in my opinion, all Muslim men should wear thobe or a kameez or something like that, right? So that means we all dressing alike. Now, if you're talking about specifically the specific style or the specific, colors or patterns or whatever you want to call it that we wear, we have a whole bunch of them that we got custom made in Medina. So some of them are similar, right? Some of them are not. Sometimes we just happen to end up wearing the same color on the same day. Today happens to not be one of those days. It's not a planned thing. But bro, we're Muslims, bro. This is why we dress like this. We choose to dress like this so that you know that we're Muslim. We'll also maintain our modesty. Modesty doesn't just apply to the women. It applies to the men as well. So this is the way I'm always gonna dress. And as far as our talk, bro, we use a lot of the same. Let's see. All right, yeah, we is back.
All right, guys, yo. So we had a little drop here.
This dude.
But I wanted to ask a question right here. Okay, this is my guy Tahed Sheikh. I'd love to be a part of Rip Right team. Even an investor, been following you for years. Even watching YouTube videos of you chefing up the penitentiary meals. Yo, Tahed. Usually, if you brought sticks from me personally, you probably have my direct number. Either shoot me a text or hit me in the DM so I can give you that personal number, and then we can lock in. Also Andrew exclusive. But this is the next one, my man Valentine on Instagram. This is a comment he said. With all due respect, do you think a disbeliever, meaning somebody who's not Muslim, should be unalived based on Sharia law or Quran law? What are your thoughts, bro? With all due respect. Okay, now just for being a non-Muslim doesn't necessitate the fact that you get killed or murdered. That's not how that works. So if that was the case, then that mean that in the Muslim lands there would be no non-Muslims, or when the Muslims were ruling, they would have killed everybody that wasn't Muslim or didn't accept Islam. So that's not correct. However, in Sharia law, yes, if a Muslim apostates from being a Muslim, meaning denounces Islam, according to Sharia, he is supposed to be killed. Yeah, bottom line. And this is fact. And people don't really understand why is it so harsh or quote unquote severe when it comes to apostasy. That's because you're dealing with heaven and hell. So if you believe wholeheartedly that when you die, you're going to either go to paradise or to hellfire, that means based upon you being a Muslim or a non-Muslim, it's a whole nother ball game. This ain't dealing with money. This ain't dealing with women. This ain't dealing with health and wealth. This is dealing with heaven and hell for eternity. So as a person or as a Muslim becoming a non-Muslim, that's severe. So yes, in Sharia law, we accept that and we don't sugarcoat it. That if you're in an Islamic country, whereas we don't know any countries really ruling by the Sharia in totality, that if a person apostates, he's supposed to be murdered. But you don't just say I'm apostate and then they just kill you. It's always chances. It's just like a person who commits adultery is supposed to be stoned to death. If I'm married to her and then she have sex outside of wedlock or I have sex out of wedlock, I'm supposed to be murdered for that. But the proof, you need 4 witnesses. That's because it's capital punishment. So if a person just says, yeah, I apostate from Islam, and it goes to the judge, it's not like they just come through and just kill. No, they gotta investigate, talk to him, make sure he understands what's going on. Is he crazy? Was he drunk when he said it? What is his situation? He has a chance to retract his statement. And likewise, if you sleeping outside of your marriage, you got to need 4 male witnesses to see the penetration without hesitation. That's because more than likely, which 4 Muslims is gonna watch another man go into a female if we supposed to be quote unquote righteous? So it's very tough. Like, so it has to be witnessed, or a dude comes and confesses on himself, or the female becomes pregnant and it's not from the husband. It's is different. The laws in Islam is different. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Everything is good, Antonio. We got some questions coming from Instagram. Salute, brothers from Brazil. Wa alaikum salam from England. How are y'all feeling about the Florida Cup? I'm going to be there for the reps and sets. Okay, Andrew exclusive, then we're going to lock in there, but make sure you send me a DM now so we can lock in before that. We're going to be at the Florida Cup too. Thank you, my brother, for being 110 real with everyone here. I've been having this question for a very long time. Yeah, no problem, bro. Yeah, but that's the reality of the deen. We don't try to sugarcoat nothing. It's all real. I had something else, but I lost my train of thought. So
it's because he was running his mouth too much.
Yeah, this guy.
Silence.
So that we got my man here says, do you know any good leg workouts? No, we do not. We don't do legs, bro. We're calisthenic athletes. Nah, but all jokes aside, if you go on my YouTube and you go to playlist, we have a list of videos of us doing legs, and we like to do body weight legs, and we like to do high repetitions, and we like to less rest. So it's real endurance legs, and that's how we kind of like get, like to get our leg days on. 500 squats, 25 on a minute every minute for 20 minutes, things like that. 30 on a minute every minute for 15 minutes, heavy leg day like that. Or even you see now dudes want to start talking about the military duck. We was doing that since like 2020. Heavy on the basketball court, up and down, you name it. So let's see this next question. You're gonna answer it?
Let me move it over so y'all can see better.
Yeah, so that let's see if the algorithm stops you. Go ahead.
There are a few types of new Muslims in this modern era. One truly understands Islam, seeking real knowledge of Islam, and wants live in that way, and they is true on right path.
Yeah, he messed up.
Wilding out. 2, just want to be Muslim for equal rights. That's it. 3, like this video person, inspired by Islam teachings and accept it, but living in wrong way. Bro, his English is butchered.
Yeah, he might be from another country. May Allah have mercy on him.
I mean,
what you gotta say about that?
I mean,
it's more like a statement. And not
it's more like a statement. But anyway, bro, you don't know me, or you don't know him. You don't know us personally. So simple as that, bro. I mean, we're Muslims.
I don't know if he's necessarily talking to you,
but it doesn't matter who he's talking about. It doesn't matter what Muslim, bro. You're not that individual. So only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's truly in their heart and knows if they're sincere. And even when you think you're sincere, you don't know that you're sincere. So it's simple as that, bro. Whatever you see in the video is what you see in the video. People live their lives outside of 60-second clips, 50-second clips, or whatever. So
yes. So we can probably go to the next question. Okay. We got some, what's this? This is Instagram.
This one is Instagram. This is all.
Okay, that's all. Okay.
Yeah, so it's split.
Got you. All right, we're gonna go to the next statement or comment.
Somebody said
Can
from
you-
YouTube.
Oh, can you really have two wives in Islam? Certainly, you can have four. The Prophet ﷺ had more than that, but that was something only that was given to him, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But yeah, Allah mentions in the Quran 2, 3, and 4 in Surah An-Nisa. And the ulama, the scholars of Islam, mention that default is polygamy because Allah starts with multiple. However, the women are not going to like to hear that. But if you look at today's time, the men outnumber the women. Most of the men dead, in jail, already married. So what happens to the women who are just left single? Widows, non-widows, virgins. You know what I'm saying? Just looking around trying to find a husband, but they got to deal with this dude. He having sex with men on a low, so he's bisexual, but he's still Muslim, and he's trying to marry a sister at the same time. Or this criminal dude, he in the streets, he's smoking, he drinking, but he's Muslim, might pray every now and again. Like what about those sisters? Who are they gonna get to marry? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you can have up to four wives, obviously doing for them, treating them equally, but obviously loving them equally will never happen. And this is also known from the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and just humans in general, that you would never be able to. But treating them equal is the key, and having enough money to provide for them. Or if you don't have enough money to provide for them, before you get into a polygamous situation, she knows everything. Listen, sister, I make $500 a month. You might be in a country where that's a lot. I'll be able to give you $50 a month, and that might take care of what it needs to take care of, or it might not. I'll be like, I can't afford this, I could afford that. And once she agrees to it, then polygamy is no problem. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, people think, oh, you gotta take care of all of the bills in every single household and do this and do that. And it has to be perfect. And like my Sheikh Mufti Ibn Munir says, he says, people want a perfect polygamous situation, but monogamy is not perfect. So if we having issues already in our marriage, we might argue, we might have disagreements. You know what I'm saying? I might not pay all your bills. I might pay some of them. Now that I want to get into polygamy, everything has to be perfect in polygamy when everything is not perfect in monogamy. Nah, that makes no sense. Sexually, that wouldn't be possible. Yeah, it would be. Definitely would be, because you don't have sex with all four of your wives at the same time. That's haram in Islam, meaning what is it called? Menage a trois, or threesomes or foursomes. You can't do that. Having them all in the same bed and you doing the 1-2 Costa Zoo to do so. What he mean by that? Best viewers is streambull.com. Remove the space. All right, but yeah, so we got from my guy. It says
Very, very big problem. Okay, we are good. We are good. We are good. Can hear?
All right, sorry guys, we back. Having a little issue. Just stay with us. It won't drop for long. No freaky. So we got a guy that says NJ Pat 050. My guy FD Philly is just a thought now.
Does it feel like it? No freaky. Does it feel like it? No freaky.
If y'all don't know what FDC Philly is, FDC Philly is Federal Holding Facility. Federal Detention Center, actually. Let me just say what the FDC actually means. So I caught my case for going to a gun range when I already had a felony. Wasn't on parole. And for my viewers that don't know, if you have a felony, you can't go to a gun range if that felony carries more than a year and a day. I went to that gun range, didn't know.
But anything less than a year, isn't that that's a misdemeanor, right? Or can you have a felony and 3 months?
No, you can have a felony and get time served.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like can the felony hold less than a year?
I think so, yeah.
I thought a felony is anything more than a year.
Nah.
Oh. So you could get a felony and the maximum punishment can be 6 months?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I believe they have felonies that, because you know they got different tiers of felonies. A felony, C felony, D felony. Like when I got caught with that knife on Rikers Island, that was like a E felony or something like that. It was a knife, you know, but it was still a felony. But at the end of the day, I went through FDC Philly because that's where I was at the gun range with my wife at the time, and they came and booked me. And you know, I met a lot of brothers from Philly, and then I had a 066 number. From being 066 meaning you from Philly or you got locked up in Philly. So when I went to different prisons or whatever, they seen that 066 and everybody thought I was from Philly. But yeah, NJ Pat 050, man, it feels beautiful to be out of prison. And yeah, it's definitely just a thought now. Guys, do not do crime. I'm telling you, the worst feeling ever is stripping down naked for a dude. It dropped again?
No.
And this is a major no freaking pause. I can't hear it. Did you mute? How about now? Can you hear it? Talk to us. Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Stripping down butt naked in front of a dude, no freaky, that you never knew before that. And even if you do know him, that's some haram. Hey, say.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the next comment.
Yeah, so that's on you.
I have shoulder and neck pain and popping sound in the backbone joints. Can I use ripsticks? Hey. Hey. Wait a minute. What are we talking about, guys? Hey.
You read it.
Listen, so...
And popping sound in backbone?
And the backbone is crazy. But yes, you can use the ripstick. You might need to maybe start on a lighter band. I'm not really sure. Depends on your specific situation. But the ripsticks come with multiple resistance. They come with the slimmer bands and they come with the thicker bands. So you could, switch it up, whatever it is, depending on your level that you're on. So you could definitely use the ripstick though.
Oh, Muhammad and the Lucy, I seen that comment.
Yeah. Did I skip?
No, that's probably up there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here's this next comment. It says, yo, so I'm currently working out at the gym and doing calisthenics, push-ups,